All right, so today we got something interesting and very nice, and this will be a new brand figure made by Lad, and a new series under the name tag Mystic Land. And as I can tell, it is a first entry in their probably will continue series of such type of figures, which is good because first time I saw it, I was very highly interested. The quality figure was looking good. The design of character was also very much appealing to me, and I decided to try and order this one. And here it is. It arrived pretty quickly. Yeah, a box a little bit here, there, battered slightly, if you can call it. This is really battered a little bit. But we're looking at an original product made by a Chinese company, Lad, and we can assume it is a first edition, first print, probably, most likely. I think so. It's not like it's very much matter, but here we go, here we are. And the box appearance very similar to a Figma one. And we have a first character in the line by Mystic Land. It is a Liya Alopex. And over there, highlight and slightly and very tiny text size is stated era 001, probably era 1 number entry in the series. Also, it is said that Liya belongs to a fixer, probably fixer, but it says fixed version, probably translation from Chinese. And we have a very nice picture of her in the front. We have a side pictures from both sizes, both different, and we have a little bit angry face, with different eye color, which probably is when she gets a really angry, becomes a blue instead of the light golden, vibrant golden like here, and here's a little bit apologetic type of face which I like. And look at this, we also have a pixelated version of her in the corner on the side of the box. Very cute, very nice. And here we have a little bit of information about her, some bios. Of course, there's our statement, first quote by the Liya, and it says, "I'm Liya, first time I've met you." Okay. Do you need anything fixed? Yeah, like my depression probably only, but yes, and you will doing this very well. Okay, so we have another character card bios, as I mentioned before. It says something work record, probably is work record, to be complete as supervisor, probably. Facial recognition enrollment. By the way, if you see no faces as shown here, it's probably not her. So you have to probably report her to her supervisor. And we have a package contents, small picture of what you're getting inside. Also, the bottom of the box, aside a little band, has information in Chinese and in English. Yes, age 14 and above. That's not a joke. And we have a holographic sticker over here, which is a proof of product's original entry, and we entering the box inside the box. We're opening the box. The box came fully wrapped like an original figure by any other company made so far, and I just removed and did a little bit of an inspection. The one rip of the box, because I tend to keep boxes. Removing the first tray, we remove everything here. We have something inside else. We have this background scenery, pixelated slightly, maybe heavily. And it adds a little bit more of aesthetics to the package, and it looks nice. And we have something interesting. I never saw this before because I do not buy such figures very often and just going on spontaneous if I see something cool, nice, like a Tokiwa. I just must have it in my collection because she's super adorable, super cute on the first sight. Love from the first sight if you may, but and we have a BIOS card, very nicely made BIOS card, very good quality by the way, half plastic probably, and two sides, and both sides are the same, just have different language on it. I should open and check it properly. Maybe there's something more inside that meets the eye. Alright, okay. Original card collectible. Also, as a collectible, nice touch, nice addition. Ooh, freshly enclosed. No, it's a very nicely made, printed cardboard info card. Collectible info card. So we have a she's a female, of course, obviously. Age 16, height 186 centimeters. Species Arctic foxes. Here we go. It's not a wolf lady, it's a Arctic fox. And birthday March 23rd. Era 37. I have no idea what does that mean. And of course status. Oh, status window. Intelligence not very high, just only D. Very strong, by the way. B. Strong is her quality, despite her fragile build. It looks like normal girl to me, just a little bit for him. Magic. She does not build magic very well. D as an intelligence. She has a health on C side of the status bar, so these are right probably. And agility S. And we have some skills, very funny because it is reminds me of the RPG games, and that's very cool. We have level 1 sword training, so she's just a beginner in sword arts. Level 20 mechanical appraisal, so it is pretty good probably. I don't know the maximum level cap what it is, so probably it is not a bad thing. And level 28 mechanical repair. Cool. Scan the character code on the back to view the skills animation. Wow, there's also skills animations. Oh, we'll check someday probably. Alright, so we have a cool looking card. I'll leave in here for guys to keep it. We have also nice quality printed paper piece for after sales service card. I don't know what it is. It's probably something not very much important, probably. I don't know. And we of course have a regular manual probably, which is very similar to the snail shell ones, I believe. But who am I to believe, or who am I to be believed into? Yeah, we're having a fixed version error 111 essentially, and we're having all those necessary gimmicks, which comes with this figure for a perfect or close to perfect articulation possibility. Yeah, whatever. We have a lot to work on and play with. So let's proceed to our main meal. Oh, come on. Do you really need to stick? Alright, so we'll just leave it as this. We have a tray. Every protection on the figure, you might not think it was as it is, I have already removed. So basically we take it out a figure carefully. You want to scratch anything, or like I have to scratch with something to begin with. Alright, give me a hand. Thank you very much. And we have a figure, and boy oh boy, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. Look on her eyes, very nicely painted. Looks like marbles, shiny beautiful marbles. The paint job is superb. She has those shades of her fur everywhere on the parts, like a belly and the side of her sides. I don't know, this focuses very well, probably not. Lighting kind of suck, but look at those details. Goggles. Well, goggles is not removable, but it's a nice touch because it made very realistically, like a belt. Has a lot of paint details here and there. A little, yeah, it's soft. You can a little bit bend it out if you will, if you need to. The glass made from the clear plastic, so it looks like realistic goggles she has. Tiny, beautiful first paint job on the wristlets, bracelet on the hip. Oh, it's not hip. I'm sorry, on the biceps, hip. And yeah, the color scheme a little bit different shade of the her skin, foreskin. Well, whatever you pretend, whatever you like the more, except her skin and fur. I don't care. She has a shorts, jeans shorts, tank top, also nicely painted. It has a shade of the brown here and there. And she has a boots. Boot has articulation on the toe, which is very interesting because back in the day, I don't remember many figures have those. She looks perfect. She looks perfect. She has her ponytail on the side. I believe you can move the ponytail later. Because why not? Because you can. Because it is nicely articulated, nicely made figure. Can she stand on her? Yes, probably she can. I believe she can. Yes, she can. 1 to 12 figure, by the way. Let's see the accessories next. And first off is a big and heavy, also articulated tail. Squeaky. So we will attach the tail, but I'm afraid because of the weight, the tail will drag her down backwards. So we have the hole in the back of her cordial, spine cordials. Oh, here we go. That's right. We have a tail. We can articulate it a little bit. I think we can make her stand on her own. No, not very much. The heavy tail just drags her down. What about tail to support her from falling down? Backwards? Falling backwards? No, it's difficult. Yes, it's difficult to make her stand on her own with the tail attached without any supporting. So we will remove tail for a while for now. And put it down here. We have Liya standing here in the front of us. That's why action base will come in handy. We have a faceplate. The first one, this apologetic one faceplate. And the thing I noticed first time, those faces have articulated eyeballs. Just like a Tokiwa from Snail Shell Company. Those have articulated eyeballs. The first time I noticed such feature on such figures. Oh, that's very cute. She's grinding. My phone does not pick up very well details, you have to understand that. So, first time I saw something like this feature of articulated eyeballs, I was very surprised because you have to be very accurate to make such a feature and made it in the production flawlessly, because you know that's a very tiny thing and you have to be extra careful while making it. Alright, so we're removing some accessories before yeah, I understand. We have glued something back onto the back of the little salt. Alright, we'll pick it up eventually because it's at level 1, so nothing afraid. So we have a spoon, a plastic spoon. I call it a plastic spoon. Also, we have 2 joints, extra joints. In the case if you lost some or will you accidentally broke. We will glue this like that. Can I take it apart? It's glued very strongly. Not strong enough. Oh my gosh. Stuck to my fingers. Alright. So we're almost there, I think. Or not. Do I have scissors? I probably don't have any scissors, but I have a knife. Let's knife a question to this baggie. Why it is so annoying to cut off? To rip off. Sorry. Alright. I have two joints which I would hate to lose somewhere, so I'll put it here for now. And as I mentioned before, we add this plastic spoon for a purpose. We'll have to articulate eyes, so we have to bag it first. And I did not hit it. And ooh, it's super tight. That's it. Am I doing it right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's super tight. Should be careful. Let's try it. A slight little movements. No, it doesn't work anyway. It should work. Oh my god, what is it? Oh, here we go. We started moving out. Squeaky. Needs add a little bit force. Oh, derpy eyes. No. Here we go. Oh, she moves eyes. And we can position our eyesight at the way we want. And I have a must hopper eyeballs colors in different directions. But yeah, that much. So probably the darker shades should be facing upwards and the lighter tones downwards, but it is how it is. I made it first time, so alright, we'll be fine. So first off, we have to remove. We probably don't need to remove head actually for that one. Yeah, I'm right. Just remove faceplate. Take another faceplate. Nothing difficult. Attaching the headpiece and hairs. And here we go. We have it. A little bit apologetic and goofy face, but still very lovely, and I freaking love it. Alright, so we have two faces, two extra faces if you want to make her more expressive for each day you want to change something. Alright, so faces away, we have faces which are very cool features. Two faces, traditional. And we have more accessories I would like to look at, but those accessories sometimes are difficult to remove. So we have a sword. Remember the status on her bio profile card? It says sword training level 1. So this sword looks more like a wooden sword than a metallic one or iron made one sword, but still looks very nicely painted and detailed for a wooden sword, of course. As I remember, it does not attach anywhere else except her fist. And of course we have a bunch of fists here and there. Open fist, holding fist, and some kind of pointing fist. All fists are very nicely made, very nicely detailed and painted with fingernails, of course. Our tools: hatchet, wrench, screwdriver, and monkey wrench. I believe it's a monkey wrench. Also, we have more accessories because why not have this hammer or mallet? I can't tell now for sure. Nicely also detailed and painted. Of course, goes in there. And as well, we have a tool bag. I'm sorry, I don't know how you call it. Probably some racket for the tools, and I'm looking for where I can attach those to the belt, of course, to the belt. And I see only one tiny hole here. Second hole. Oh, that's neat. Remember that buckle from before, bendable. That's right. It has a hole in it, and I am struggle to attach it to it. This video will take a long way. So basically I can't fit very easily. But I did it. And second part is a tiny hole on her back belt over here. And again I succeeded. So we have her belt, tool belt, probably tool belt is probably best description for this one. And we have a tools to attach to her tool belt. And tools mean, I wonder, no, probably not. Nah, it's too huge, too big, too thick for this. And we have different tools and we can remove them. Oh, those are glued by this peel. We are peeling off first off. So we have accessories we have to remove. Oh wow, it was already removed by this up. Remove, and we can attach like this. Sequence is not very important, I suppose, but perhaps some tools better off and places like that. Just erase a little bit her arm. Like a monkey wrench can go here. No biggie, very secure. Have more tools to attach? Of course we do. We have a stronger screwdriver. Oh, come on, we'll use a sword. Alright. Yeah, that's right. We have a screwdriver first. Tiny, detailed, and painted. Fully. We attach it. It fell off too. Oh, this one is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in first pockets. Some pockets are hollow. Oh, normal regular wrench over here. And I think hatchet. Next is, but hatchet really? In the belt? I'm not sure about this very much, but yeah, it fits. Does it fit? It fits, but it isn't a little bit too dangerous to keep it like that. It's probably have to switch it with monkey wrench for her security purposes. Come here, monkey. Stop screwing around, monkey. Well, screwdriver. Screwdriver can screw around a little bit too tight to add, and we add in the hatchet and that. Probably like that. Yeah. More like it. It's more like it then. And we have it. Liya fully loaded with her tools. Have a ponytail. Not much. Alright, some more accessories are, as I mentioned before, fists for holding items. And we will add her mallet probably. I can grab it with my big huge fingers, so I will remove it with sword like that. I add it easily. Yeah, that's simple. Easily. Just snaps on the handle. All we need to just remove one of her locked fists. Oh, Jesus, that's tight. Oh, the joint left inside. Can I remove it easily? No, I can, but I have a few extra joints from before, so I can make those useful now. That's right, like that. And be adding a mallet. Here we go. We have a mallet. Mallet, probably a fist, a little. Like a Thor's hammer, probably. Maybe this is wrong fist, actually. I think we have a little bit more of those in our collection. Probably not the one to keep tools in the position. And we'll take a look at different one fist. Here we go. I just can't reach out again. I have to use sword. those trays are tricky to move. Alright, so I have fist, another fist. Have another fist, and I will try to attach. Oh, this is not wrong arm. This is the left arm. Oh, we do not shake anymore, okay? I think it looks a bit awkward, but this probably keeps hammer a little bit more safer. Probably, I'm not sure. Should I make something? Don't fall off anyway. Well, let's try to remove. Oh, this one removed very easily. This one go off very easily. And adding no, it's a different type. No, it's normal. It's okay. We can smash things now. So yeah, Liya has fully loaded with tools, ready to go and fix something useful, hopefully. We have more accessories. Yeah, that's beside everything I already shown. We have more accessories, and this one is actually an action base. Tiny stone-like action base for the Liya to keep her Liya. I'm sorry, Liya. I'm gonna need to keep her on food most of the time. Oh, we just almost lost footing. 2 holes in the feet, so you can arrange which one side you want to keep more attached to it. But it's tricky to put on. No, it's too tight, I suppose. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. What the hell? Is that how it's supposed to be? I'm not sure. I don't know. I hope it is something else. It definitely has bags. Yeah. Yeah, it has a bag, normal bag, and probably I must force it a little bit more. Oh, tools flew away. Okay, it's fine. Okay, force a little bit more pressure on it. I hope so. And no, it doesn't fit. But how? Why? Nice fits. I'm just dumb bass. You can do things right on first go. Yeah, this action base attaches to her foot. To her foot, one of the foots. You can attach another one. And joint keeps her from falling. So, extremely easily. If you plan to pose her standing with her tail, I think it is the best option. You can of course pose her without stand, but how secure it will be, I have no idea. Here we go, we have a tail. Tail is nice, beautiful and gorgeous, but also tail drags her back anyway. So, an action base is not very centered for her standing. Have to having her standing over there. What to tell? I have a little experience in such things. I think it's alright. For the time being, probably more articulated tail will keep things easier, but nah, weight still kills her joint. Maybe I should pose her a little bit under different angle to keep her standing. As you can see, weight takes her down. It's probably not the best solution to keep her standing. Yeah, tail fault of back did not kept her standing very well safely. So basically tail does not reach the ground, so tail can't support her at point I see. Even if it could, it would be look like very awkwardly. She needs, I see the ankle does not keep the whole weight on it, so we have a problem with make her stand on its own with action based or without it. So basically action based kinda useless, but there is one little solution we can come up with, and that would be buying the action base like for Figma or Snail show figure 1, and with those claw type connections which will keep your figure standing firmly and safely, because we don't want her to fall somewhere and get damaged, do we? I don't. I definitely do not want her to get damaged or hurt in that way. So this awkwardly strange review went for too far long. Yeah, I lack experience, but that was simple. And in real-time review, which I finally decided to take, because I have a lot of stuff to do with plastic models, with figures I haven't yet unboxed. And this one was challenging to me. Yeah, say whatever you want, but it is what it is. So, are we going to stop right here? So, I don't know. This one review where not as I expected as usual. I didn't review every point of this figure. Aside from the being beautifully, nicely sculpted and nicely painted with a lot of accessories with playability, this figure has a standing problem. Of course, you can pose her sitting, crouching. It probably will fix that problem of the heavy back weight. But it is what it is, and we have to deal with it somehow. And in this case, I will suggest to buy additional action base for her, just in case if you want to keep her safe and sound. In other cases, you probably can make her standing on her own, but she'll be probably leaning forward too much, which is not very healthy for her back. Alright, so that's much about this review, and I hope it was useful at some point. For me, it was an interesting experience, and I probably will be doing more of these in the future. The figure, in my evaluation, is solid 10 out of 10, despite the problem of standing still on her own. The action base kind of sucks. Not that much about this, probably I don't know something, and if you want to correct me or point towards the point I missed, I'll be more than thankful. So, thank you for watching, stay safe.